So Allah, He can have a son, but He need to find a girlfriend yet. If we find a girlfriend, no, I'm not joking, guys. I'm joking. Okay, let me show you from the Quran. It is your God, Allah, in the Quran saying, how I'm going to have a son if I never have a girlfriend? So if we find your God, Allah, a girlfriend, the problem will be solved, and Allah will have a lot of sons, not only one. Here we go. So according to your Quran, it's just one problem. It's about him having a girlfriend, not a wife even. Here we go. This is the chapter 6, verse number 101. Come to the mic and read it for us. Allah is looking for a girlfriend. He could not find one yet. Actually, I heard that he registered in eharmony.com. Why Allah saying, how I'm going to have a son if I don't have a girlfriend? You don't mind. Go ahead.
That's supposed to be a joke. Oh, come on, that's a good joke. Okay, haha, you got me laugh. I never had a girlfriend. Okay, that's why, you know. What else have you got to say? Muhammad's a prophet. He's a little pedophile. Yeah, Muhammad is a little child abuse.
Listen. We are not talking about Muhammad now. We are talking about the Son of God. Come on, don't change the topic, man. You made sense. Honestly, I like what you said. You are very smart. You are genius. Actually, I might make you an admin with me. But first, you need to tell me. This is chapter 6 in the Quran, verse number 101. Allah saying, how I'm going to have a son if I never have a girlfriend yet? Makes sense. Which means Allah, if he got a girlfriend, he will have sex, he will do bang bang, and then he will have kids. We found why Allah don't have a son. So, from the time Allah he said that verse until now, what is your guarantee that Allah he did not have a girlfriend yet? Your mind.
Listen, are we having a religion talk or are we having a little jokes? Because, you know, if you want to have a jokes, I can make you laugh as well. You know, I can say, you know, I can make you laugh. But come on, let's be childish talk. Why God doesn't have a girlfriend? We believe God doesn't have no relative, doesn't have no friends. God doesn't need no one. He doesn't need no girlfriend. He can have anything that he wants. He creates everything. SubhanAllah, astaghfirullah. God is not even a person. I can't say he's a person. No one knows what Allah.
Matt, this is not the answer. I'm asking you, why Allah saying how I'm going to have a son if I don't have a girlfriend? Do Allah need a girlfriend to have a son? It's mean he's like us. He's a man. Guys, when somebody says to you, I cannot have a son unless I have a woman to sleep with, it means he's a man, correct? This is how men, they produce sons. This is how mankind do. This is not God. Why God is saying how I'm going to have a son? How I'm going to have a son? How? He is challenging you, even saying, how I'm going to have a son if I never have a girlfriend? This means your God, Allah, have a penis. And he is a man. And he wanna have a girlfriend, but he could not find one. Now, I want an answer, honestly. Matt, this is chapter 6, verse 101. Your mind. What, suddenly you don't want to answer? What happened? He did? I did not hear him. When he did? Guys, do you hear me? Yeah, I want the answer, man. I want an answer. If Allah is not a man, why he is saying to us, how I'm going to have a son if I don't have a girlfriend? This is how men they talk, not God. God, do God need to have a wife? Do God need a girlfriend? Explain to us, your mind.
What do you mean to explain? God doesn't have a girlfriend. We don't even know what God is. We don't even know whether he's a human. We don't even know what God is. All we know is a God. He's a mashallah. That's all I can put. No one knows.
See, guys, Muslims do not know who is Allah. All what they know is mashallah. All what they knew, he is MashaAllah. So what do you know? You know nothing about God. So how you want me to worship this God when I do not know this God? Only MashaAllah? That's it? We don't know what God is. Maybe he's a man, maybe he's an elephant, maybe he's a cat. Nini, are you happy? The cat Allah, he might be a great cat.
Meow.
Huh? So, what do you mean you don't know what Allah is? What do you mean, Mr. Mad? Come on, you know? Be serious with me, you're mine.
Like I said, you tell me what God is. You tell me what God looks like. Christians, you seem to be in a lot of things about God. You tell me what God looks like. You tell me God doesn't have a girlfriend, but God has a son. Jesus is his son. Wow, that's a nice explanation.
You know, for us, when we say that God have a son, it does not mean that God have a, he got a pregnant and he did delivery and he have a wife and he have a family. The Son of God simply is God himself. He sent his word to us as a man. That's all. God, he can appear to us in any way he wants. This is what we mean by son. We're not talking about family in here. Do God have an uncle? No, he don't. Do God have a wife? No, he don't. Do God have kids? No, he don't. Son is representing God on earth who came to us as a man. That's all. We're not talking about a family. Our God is one. We don't have a three. We don't have four. Now listen, your God in the Quran is a lake. You know that or you don't? You're mine. Allah is a lake, correct? You know that.
Christian, I just want to know how many gods do you have? Because you've got a God, you've got Jesus as a God, you've got the Holy Spirit. So how many gods do you actually have? You're telling me God is one, but then you're telling me there's like three gods in your religion. Even Christian it says there's three gods. There's the Holy Spirit, there's the Jesus Christ, they believe as a God, and they believe gods, and you're telling me there's only one God. Come on, makes sense. That's even like a little common sense.
You know, Matt, you convinced me. Yesterday, I was an atheist. Because of you, I decided to become a Christian. I mean Muslim, sorry. Matt, what is the answer, man? What are you talking about? Listen, Allah is a lake in the Quran. You worship a lake. Why you worship a lake? Guys, let me ask the males in the room, because I know all males, they love lakes. Males, do you like lakes? Not females. Females, shut up. The male who like lakes, give me one. See, all of those people, they love Allah. According to Muslims, Allah have the most beautiful lake. And honestly, I'm so interested. I wish I can see it. So, why you worship Allah when He is a lake? He's a lake. That's what the Quran says. You're mine. You guys, do you hear me? Am I heard? Hello? Okay, where are you, man? Allah, the lake. Why you worship a lake? You're mine. What happened? Matt? Hello? Maybe he is disconnected. He will be back. He will be back. I will try to invite him again. Go ahead, sweet. You don't mind.